The C students run the world, the B students work for them, and the A students are the doctors, the lawyers, and the CPAs. And that's basically how the world is.
Here's a modern day phone. Recognize it? Here's a phone from 150 years ago. Big difference, right? Stay with me. Here's a car from today. And here's a car from 150 years ago. Big difference, right? Well, get this. Here's a classroom of today. And here's a class we used 150 years ago. Now ain't that a shame? In literally more than a century, nothing has changed. Yet you claim to prepare students for the future? But with evidence like that, I must ask, do you prepare students for the future or the past? I did a background check on you and let the record show that you were made to train people to work in factories, which explains why you put students in straight rows, nice and neat, tell them sit still, raise your hand if you want to speak, give them a short break to eat, and for 8 hours a day, tell them what to think. Oh, and make them compete to get an A.
If you don't go to school, you can't get a good job. I hadn't gone to school. I didn't have a good job. I owned the whole company. So then I started to think, I wonder how many things I believe are not true. Most people that are teaching don't know what they're teaching. 80% of the people that teach have never done what they're teaching.
I'm not gonna lie, bro, I'm genuinely so happy I did not go to college. Like, bro, I remember a year ago, bro, people were telling me, go to college, go to college. And bro, the same people who went to college are literally spending 6 figures in college, and they're in the dorm just getting tapped and going to parties and dude. They're spending their parents' money. They're going in student loan debt on themselves just to go and party in a different state. What kind of logic is that? And then you think you're gonna become successful by paying a teacher who has never done what they're teaching to teach you how to become successful? Go look at the teacher's parking lot. Go ask your business teacher what an LLC is. Go ask your business teacher if he's ever ran an LLC. He's gonna say no. And you're over here, oh, I'm gonna become successful from going to college. Like, bro, just start a business. It's not that hard. I started a business right after high school. I started multiple businesses in high school. And literally now I'm sitting here at 19 with multiple cars. I have a penthouse. I have an actual house. You guys need to realize this stuff is possible. But going to college, bro, is probably one of the dumbest things you can do. It's a big distraction. It wastes your money and it keeps you broke.
We don't teach money at school. I said, why not? And she couldn't answer me. And she got very flustered. She said, sit down, take your seat. And then I got curious. I said, why don't we learn about money? She says, go ask your father. He's my boss. My father was the head of education. PhD, all that stuff. I go home and ask him, said, why don't we learn about money in school? And he looked at me and says, because the government doesn't let us teach that subject. The government tells us what we can teach and what we can't teach. And I thought that was strange. And I said, but aren't we going to school to learn about money? He says, no, your job is to get a job. I said, but you get a job to earn money. He goes, no, you're supposed to just get a job. I went, no. Isn't the purpose of a job to earn money? He goes, you're correct.
So I think in the school system, they don't want us to learn about money because they just want to pump out good employees that do what they're told. I mean, if you look at school, it's opposite of what it takes to be successful in real life. Don't make a mistake. Do as you're told. Take tests by yourself. Don't cooperate. Do it by yourself. Do it on your own. And the last thing was, oh, there's only one right answer. No, there's tons of answers to a problem. So you come out of school scared to death of making a mistake. You do everything on your own. You don't cooperate. There's no synergy. There's no brainstorming. And there's only one right answer. Everybody wants to get the right answer. There's no one right answer. So I think people come out of school paralyzed. I think the school system is criminal in that it kills a child's spirit of learning. You know, a child goes into school all excited about, yeah, I'm gonna learn and it's gonna be great. And then the teacher says, sit down and shut up. Don't talk. We don't care what you're interested in.
Nobody learns anything of value in school. And everybody intrinsically knows this. Even the people who disagree with me, I said, if you see me pull up in my Bugatti in a gas station, do you look at me and think, wow, he went to school? Fuck no. You think drug dealer, gangster, scammer. Yeah. You think I'm doing something illegal because you understand if I was staying within the paradigms of the system, I couldn't have possibly achieved this. The only way you can fathom I've done it is by imagining me as an outlaw. Because you know within the paradigms of society, I shouldn't have even fucking done it. That's how much you know school's a scam. You don't look at someone rich and respect them thinking he went to school. The people you are learning from in school aren't even fucking rich.
What if I told you that every single day kids go to school, they become less intelligent. The fact is, there is so much more than just one type of intelligence. And while school can make you more academically intelligent, it can teach you physics, algebra, calculus. It is diminishing the children's creative intelligence. It is teaching them to think a certain way, to go down a certain path in life. It is telling them, go to high school, get a diploma. Go to a good college, find a stable job. And if you don't do that, you won't be successful. And if that was true, how am I even standing here today? How did I, a straight C student, start a technology company at the age of 16? And how is my company doing better than some of the companies started by Harvard or Stanford graduates? It must be something that can't be measured by academic intelligence alone.
Protect your kids, get them out of school. Like, the best thing I ever did was get my kids out of school, remove them from the environment. And you're like, oh, well, how are you going to socialize your kids? Don't. You don't want them socialized. You want them to be independent, free thinkers, disciplined.
You don't want your kids to be socialized.
No, fuck no, bro. Why would I want to socialize my kid into these fucking idiots?
That's fair.
If you want to be rich and happy, don't go to school. Because schools teach you things to be not successful. And the biggest one is they punish you for making mistakes. Well, a baby cannot learn to walk unless a baby falls down. You can't ride a bicycle without falling off. But if a kid went to school to learn how to walk, a baby, they'd never walk because they'd punish him. Oh, you fell. Bad boy. Bad kid. Bad kid. We fall off your bike. Bad, bad, bad. And most school teachers are poor because they're afraid of making mistakes. Yeah, I'm not really religious, but it seems to me that God created us to learn by making mistakes. But our schools punish you for making mistakes. The second big mistake schools do is if you cooperate, it's called cheating.
9 to 5 job, 9 to 5 job, 9 to 5 job. Everybody here works a 9 to 5 job. And they have to wake up every single day at 6 o'clock, eat breakfast, go to work, come back, and then they sleep. And it goes on repeat for the next 50 years of their life, right? They just keep on doing that every single day. No purpose, bro. And this is going to be you. And I'm being completely real with you guys. This is going to be you if you don't start looking in right now and today. So what is it going to be? What exactly is it going to be? Are you going to end up like the 99.9% of the people? Or are you going to be the 0.1% that actually takes action and locks in?
And if there's one message I want you to take away from everything I've said, it's this. No one has ever changed the world by doing what the world has told them to do. Thank you.